Imagine that moment. You're flipping channels late at night, tired, maybe a little stressed. And then, it appears. A dazzling, vibrant infomercial. It promises to solve that one thing that's always bothered you, a messy drawer, a stubborn stain, or even a tricky fitness goal. A gleaming product, a charismatic demonstrator, and suddenly, a little spark of hope ignites. We've all felt it, haven't we? That undeniable pull towards a quick fix, a simple solution to life's persistent little problems. This isn't just about products, it's about our deep human desire for ease and immediate gratification. As seen on TV. Those 4 words are a brand, a promise, an entire marketing ecosystem. It's not just a label, it's a cultural touchstone, a shorthand for innovation, convenience, and sometimes, a bit of skepticism. But what if I told you there's a fascinating, complex human story woven into every one of those late-night pitches? It's a tale of brilliant psychology, relentless salesmanship, and, crucially, the everyday people whose lives are touched by these gadgets, for better or for worse. Get ready to peel back the curtain. This marketing machine didn't just appear overnight. It evolved from door-to-door sales, from magazine ads, transforming into direct response television, or DRTV. The goal? To compel you, the viewer, to pick up the phone right now. No browsing, no comparison shopping in stores. Just a direct line from your couch to their warehouse. This direct connection creates an urgency, an immediate bond between the product and your perceived need. It's a masterclass in behavioral economics, playing on impulse and the desire for convenience. So, who is affected? Almost all of us. We're talking about busy parents desperate for a cleaner home, individuals seeking a path to better health, or anyone simply looking for a small improvement to their daily routine. These ads target our universal human vulnerabilities, time constraints, frustrations, and the constant search for efficiency. They speak directly to our unmet needs, offering a gleaming solution, often at an unbelievable price. It's not manipulation, it's understanding the human condition at its core. Think about the performers in these ads. They aren't just actors, they are master problem solvers. They exaggerate a common predicament, a dull knife struggling with a tomato, or a pile of clothes overflowing a closet. Then, with a flourish, they introduce the as seen on TV product. Suddenly, the tomato slices perfectly, the clothes fold themselves. This dramatic before and after isn't just entertainment, it's a meticulously crafted psychological trigger. It shows us not just what the product does, but what our life could be with it. Let's talk about the ShamWow. Who hasn't seen Vince Offer's rapid fire pitch? This super absorbent towel became a household name. It wasn't just a product, it was a phenomenon. The ad's brilliance lay in its direct comparison, its bold claims, and Vince's unforgettable delivery. Consumers flocked to buy it, seeing a simple solution to spills and cleaning woes. It promised to save money on paper towels, a practical, tangible benefit that resonated with millions of people. This wasn't just a sponge, it was a promise of efficiency and savings. And then there was the Snuggie. A blanket, with sleeves. Sounds simple, even silly, right? But the Snuggie tapped into a deep, universal human desire for comfort and warmth, especially during those cozy, quiet evenings at home. It allowed you to stay warm while still being able to use your hands, read a book, use a remote, sip a drink. The marketing was genius, showing relatable scenarios of people shivering under normal blankets. It wasn't about high-tech, it was about addressing a minor, yet persistent, inconvenience with an elegant, if unconventional, solution. Why do these jingles, these catchphrases, stick in our heads? Repetition. DRTV relies heavily on repeating key messages, product names, and benefits. The more we hear it, the more familiar it becomes, and familiarity often breeds trust. This isn't just annoying, it's a calculated strategy to embed the product deeply into your subconscious. So, when you face the problem the ad addressed, the as seen on TV solution immediately springs to mind. It's a powerful mnemonic device, shaping our purchasing decisions often without us even realizing it. This iconic phrase is more than just a tagline, it's a core marketing strategy. It's designed to increase the perceived value of an offer without significantly increasing the price. You're not just getting one, you're getting two. Plus a bonus accessory. Suddenly, the initial skepticism transforms into a feeling of incredible value and opportunity. This value stacking strategy taps into our desire for a good deal, convincing us that we're missing out if we don't act immediately. It's an irresistible offer, making that impulse buy feel like a smart decision. Time is always a factor in these ads. Operators are standing by, supplies are limited, this offer won't last. These urgent calls to action are not just to get you to call, they're designed to short-circuit rational thought. When faced with a perceived scarcity or a vanishing opportunity, our brains are wired to act quickly, sometimes bypassing careful consideration. This isn't just about sales, it's about leveraging innate psychological responses to scarcity and the fear of missing out, or FOMO. It's a high-stakes game for your wallet. From Proactive's parade of celebrity spokespeople to household names hawking kitchen gadgets, celebrity endorsements are a huge part of the As Seen on TV playbook. Why? Because we naturally transfer the trust and admiration we have for a celebrity to the product they're promoting. If a famous actor or pop star uses it, it must be good, right? This isn't always about authentic use, it's about leveraging aspirational desires and building instant credibility, making the product feel more luxurious or effective, even if it's just a simple cleaning tool. Here's where the myths begin to unravel. Many of us believe these products will instantly transform our lives, just like in the ad. That workout machine will magically sculpt us, that kitchen tool will make us a gourmet chef overnight. But the reality is often very different. The seamless, effortless results shown on screen rarely translate directly to our messy, complicated lives. This gap between the dream and reality is where much of the disappointment stems from. It's a powerful lesson in distinguishing between aspiration and actual effort. Beyond the immediate purchase price, what's truly at stake for ordinary people? First, there's the financial aspect. A $19.99 gadget seems cheap, but how many $19.99 gadgets accumulate in our closets, unused and forgotten? These impulse buys can quietly drain budgets, adding up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time. It's not just the cost of the product, it's the cost of shipping and handling, and often, repeat purchases for upgrades or accessories. This isn't trivial, it's real money that could be spent elsewhere. But the financial cost is just one layer. Perhaps more significantly, there's an erosion of trust. When a product fails to live up to its dazzling infomercial promise, consumers feel duped. This damages their trust not just in that specific brand, but potentially in advertising in general. It fosters cynicism, making people more guarded and skeptical, which can be a net negative for genuine innovation and honest marketing efforts. Rebuilding the trust is incredibly difficult once it's broken. Think about the physical impact. Our homes become storage units for these solutions that didn't quite work out. The unused machine tucked in the corner, the specialized pan gathering dust, the peculiar cleaning device occupying valuable cabinet space. This clutter isn't just unsightly, it can contribute to mental stress and feelings of guilt. It's a constant reminder of hopeful purchases that didn't deliver, silently accumulating and weighing on our minds. Our quest for simplicity ironically leads to more complexity. Let's bust another myth: not all As Seen on TV products are inherently bad or scams. Some genuinely innovative items have launched through this channel, like the George Foreman grill or Proactive. The DRTV format allows direct market testing and quick scaling. But the perception often lumps all these products together, blurring the lines between genuine problem solvers and flashy novelties. The challenge for consumers is discerning the difference amidst the overwhelming noise and hype. It's also a human story for the inventors. Many are passionate individuals with brilliant ideas, looking for a way to bring their creation to the world. As Seen on TV can be that launchpad, offering exposure impossible through traditional retail. But it's a high-risk, high-reward gamble. Not every invention finds its market, and the intense pressure to perform, to scale, and to constantly innovate can be incredibly taxing. Their dreams, just like ours, are wrapped up in these products. Why are we constantly drawn to new and improved versions? This marketing tactic exploits our inherent desire for progress and perfection. The belief that the next version will finally be the one that delivers on the ultimate promise. Marketers understand this deeply, releasing incremental updates that keep consumers engaged and hopeful, even if the core problem remains only partially addressed. It's a cyclical journey of purchase, hope, and often, eventual longing for the next, new and improved solution. The core of As Seen on TV advertising is the demonstration. It's not just telling you what a product does, it's showing you, often in exaggerated, highly polished ways. They make complex tasks look incredibly simple, transforming drudgery into delight right before your eyes. This visual proof bypasses a lot of critical thinking. Your brain interprets seeing as believing, even when the conditions are entirely controlled and optimized for the camera. It's a powerful psychological shortcut. Beyond the late-night spots, consider the dedicated home shopping channels like QVC and HSN. These are essentially 24/7 infomercials, often featuring live demonstrations, celebrity guests, and real-time testimonials. They create a community, a shared shopping experience that can feel incredibly personal. This continuous stream of product pitches reinforces the As Seen on TV model, cultivating a loyal audience that trusts the hosts and the perceived transparency of live television. It's retail theater, constantly drawing you in. The As Seen on TV model isn't confined to your television anymore. It's evolved. Now, it thrives on social media, YouTube, and direct-to-consumer websites. Short, punchy video ads on Instagram, detailed product reviews on TikTok, or targeted ads in your newsfeed. The core principles remain the same: problem solution, strong calls to action, and compelling demonstrations. But the delivery is hyper-personalized, reaching you exactly where you spend your time, making it even harder to ignore. It's omnipresent. At its heart, this marketing isn't just selling a mop or a blender. It's selling a solution to a problem that causes frustration, stress, or discomfort. It's selling relief. Marketers understand that appealing to emotions is far more effective than just listing features. They tap into our desires for convenience, cleanliness, health, and happiness. This emotional connection makes us overlook logical flaws, because the promise of a better life is incredibly compelling. Testimonials are crucial. Often featuring real people, sometimes actors, sometimes genuine customers, these snippets provide social proof. They assure us that others, just like us, have found success with the product. If it worked for them, it can work for me. This peer endorsement is incredibly persuasive, adding another layer of credibility to the claims. It makes the distant product feel immediate and trustworthy, even if the real results are carefully curated. Listen closely to the language used. It's filled with active verbs, emotive adjectives, and declarative statements. You will save time, you can achieve amazing results. This isn't accidental. It's carefully crafted to be persuasive, to minimize doubt, and to build confidence in the product's efficacy. The phrases are often short, punchy, and designed to resonate, bypassing deeper analysis and going straight for conviction. It's almost hypnotic in its rhythm and conviction. The pricing strategy is also key. Often, the advertised price is low, $19.99, $29.99. This creates a low barrier to entry, making the impulse purchase feel negligible. But then come the separate shipping and handling fees, the bonus offers with additional charges, and sometimes subscription models. What seemed like a small investment can quickly escalate. This incremental pricing makes the initial decision seem easy, masking the true total cost until it's too late. So, the scene is set. You've seen the ad, felt the pull, believed the promise. You make the purchase. There's an exciting anticipation as you await its arrival. This is the peak of hope, the moment you truly believe your problem is about to be solved. You imagine yourself effortlessly using the product, your life simplified, your worries vanished. This initial feeling is powerful, a direct result of the masterful marketing. But what happens next? The real human story unfolds. The package arrives. You tear it open with enthusiasm. The product is in your hands. This is where the gap between expectation and reality often starts to emerge. Perhaps the material feels cheaper than it looked on screen, or the instructions are less straightforward. The initial excitement begins to wane, replaced by a subtle unease. It's a small crack in the perfect image the infomercial painted. This is the first touchpoint where your personal experience begins to diverge from the advertised ideal. You try to use it. And then, the struggle begins. That effortless glide, that instant clean, that perfect slice? It's not quite happening for you. The product might be awkward to use, less effective than advertised, or simply not as miraculous as portrayed. Frustration mounts. The solution suddenly feels like another problem. This moment is critical because it forces a confrontation between the marketing fantasy and your tangible experience. It's not your fault, it's often the product's design. As the product gathers dust, a new emotion sets in: guilt. Guilt over wasted money, guilt over falling for the hype, guilt over accumulating more clutter. This isn't just a simple buyer's remorse, it's a self-reproach, a questioning of one's own judgment. We start to blame ourselves, feeling foolish for believing in the promise of an easy fix. This emotional toll can be subtle but persistent, reinforcing negative self-talk around our purchasing habits. It adds to the unseen cost of these impulse buys. So, what's the real lesson here? It's about media literacy. Understanding that every advertisement, especially as seen on TV spots, is a carefully constructed narrative designed to elicit a specific response. It's not about being cynical, but about being discerning. Learning to identify the psychological triggers, the value stacking, the urgency cues. It's empowering to understand how these messages work, giving us the tools to evaluate claims critically before opening our wallets. We have more power than ever before. Before succumbing to the impulse, a quick search online can reveal genuine reviews, unboxing videos, and performance tests from independent sources. This shift from passive recipient to active researcher is transformative. It allows us to bypass the curated infomercial narrative and access a broader, often more realistic, picture of the product. This isn't about stopping innovation, it's about enabling informed choices. Another key lesson: reconsidering value. Is the cheapest option truly the best value if it breaks quickly or fails to perform? Sometimes, investing a little more in a higher quality, well-reviewed product offers better long-term satisfaction and less waste. The initial low price of As Seen on TV can be deceptive. Understanding true cost includes not just the purchase price, but the potential for frustration, waste, and the need for a replacement. So, what's the hopeful takeaway? It's not about giving up on innovation or dismissing every product. It's about becoming smarter consumers. It's about recognizing our own human desires for convenience and solutions, and then approaching those promises with a healthy dose of awareness and critical thinking. We can appreciate the marketing artistry without falling prey to its most persuasive tricks. This leads to less clutter, less wasted money, and more genuine satisfaction with our purchases. Let's remember the genuine innovations that have come from this ecosystem. The George Foreman grill, the OxyClean, even some genuinely helpful kitchen tools. The direct response model, when ethical, can bring incredible ideas to market quickly. As consumers become more discerning, companies are also adapting, focusing on quality and transparency. There's a space for innovation, for products that truly enhance our lives, and for marketing that educates as much as it persuades. Ultimately, the marketing behind As Seen on TV is a mirror reflecting our own human desires and vulnerabilities. It's a powerful tool, capable of both incredible good and subtle disappointment. By understanding its mechanisms, we're not just protecting our wallets, we're empowering ourselves to make more conscious choices, to seek true value, and to find genuine solutions that truly enhance our lives. So next time you see that dazzling infomercial, smile, appreciate the show, and then ask yourself, is this really the solution I need?